welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Everyone, please welcome our players.
The build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And so we stand for the anthems.
That was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Alcantara. Beckenbauer. Well, that's a good...
Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now, who's going to be first to this? Passes short and sharp. Menu. It's Shaka. He's through here, and he's in on goal. Swept in. Danger averted for now. That could spell trouble. Tunisia leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, see, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Menu. David Villa. Over to the left.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
Rory just loves to go forward whenever he can. David Villa just eases him off the ball. Alcantara. That's a good run down the left. David Villa. Oh, good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Pull it. And that has been cleared. David Villa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Chance to shoot!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion dimension to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Great defending, strong and determined. Menu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice sequence of passes, this. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Menu. To Cancelo. Zaire Emery. Lobbed in behind. And he's onside. Tries to get it clear. David Villa. That's a nice ball. Adams gets it clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bullet plays it short. No way through, so... And the shot! It's a loose ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Bullet with the short one. And the shot!
The keeper has reacted superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This did not try. DIVISI get their fourth corner. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. The ball is bounced loose now. And that'll be the last act of the first half. DIVISI head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view, in any
Please
case,
turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. And please welcome our lads to the field.
And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's a really interesting game. They head in at half-time at 1-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
They're up to 5 corners now. Bullet is short. Now the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper... Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Granit Xhaka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zaire Emery. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
David Villa. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
The
He had to
goal
deal with an
scorer
awful lot of unwanted
after
attention,
60
but
minutes
his tenacity won the day.
number 14. Get it!
Two.
The attendance for this match was 29,813.
Dynamics a lot.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Menu. Martinez. João Cancelo. Showing great feet there. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. David Villa is onto it in a flash. Law. And he's had a hit! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Just made up to 75 minutes. Menu. And the counter is on. Gets into some space. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Luis Suarez. That looks a cracking ball. David Villa. That is lovely. Big chance! It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
So time
37.
for change. This
Menu.
one has been on the cards for a
Coming
little
on the
while.
field
To
is
wait until now to make
number
this change
17.
seems a bit baffling. He's expecting
Romani.
the Packers to turn this around from here.
Nedved does well to get it back. He's in plenty of space here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Yuri. No, that is pretty much the end of that. João Cancelo. Chouameni, David Villa. Lam gets a foot in here. And Yuri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alcantara. Tar. No unnecessary risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Cancelo. Zaire Emery. And time is up. Tunisia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Benjamin Pavard, I suppose he's going to be known now, Peter, for scoring one of the most memorable international goals ever. But the Frenchman is one of the best at his day job as well. Certainly very intelligent, having proved himself against some of the very best in the world.
Okay, interesting. Xavi Alonso, he's intervened well there. Footed pressing going on here. Collins. It's a super give and go. Nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso. It's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Suarez. David Villa. David Villa! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Luis Suarez. Tunisia finding their passes. Driving through the middle. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still goalless at the moment. Beckenbauer, and it's played forward. Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. David Villa. Nicely aimed pass. And hit! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Gol! Ha segnato al 22esimo minuto, numero 19.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Moore. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Xavi Alonso does want to stand firm and defend it. And it's Hullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed. He's had a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He just absolutely speared that in.
And the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. David Villa, chance here to counter.
Suarez really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's out for the goal kick. Gabriel. And it's Xavi Alonso. Tunisia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Akanji. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Shaw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. David Villa. He's found a way through. Someone try it. That's the keepers. 5 minutes till the break. Pull it. Tar. That's Nedved. Alcantara. David Villa. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Akanji. Pavard. And it's Neymar. He is through here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
One promptly onto that, and that is that. Rabiot. And here's Van Basten. Valverde. And here's Van Basten. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Indonesia are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Indonesia ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Changes at half-time that we're aware of. Xavi Alonso, and it's Van Basten. Lam. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
David Villa in acres of space. And a shot! Oh, nice. Just not right.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Shaw. And Akanji. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rabiot. For Shaw. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. He's had a shot. And the second half is off to a fly. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Love is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gullit plays it short. Chance! Gullit is being harried and hassled.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
And play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pavard. Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a front.
There's the hit! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Gol! Ha segnato al 67esimo minuto
Changed the
numero
dynamic somewhat.
24.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Can he get it through? No, that was never going to make it. Gabriel. Shaw. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Now it's Neymar. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, this is a great position. Shaw. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved. It's Luis Suarez! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Ha segnato al 76esimo minuto
And he's done it again.
numero
He's
24.
got his second.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7
Ask themselves
Cristiano
into a
Ronaldo.
3-1 lead.
Numero
Well, it's
17
been an absolutely
numero
fabulous spell
14
for them, and they're starting to look
Xabi
unstoppable.
Alonso.
There could be more
lasciano
on
il
the way.
campo per il numero 9
Good spell of possession,
il
this.
numero 26
Oh, it's
il
inches
numero
away from
8
being a really good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Hullet. Rabiot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Neymar. That is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good-looking ball. So what can they make of this? Just 5 minutes left. David Villa gets through on his own. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Tunisia presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a
Cambio
little
di
touch of
giocatori.
panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So this to extend their lead. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And with that,
Goal!
the hat-trick is complete.
ha segnato
Well, you have to fancy
all'87esimo
him,
minuto
Peter. He seems to be
numero
growing in
24
stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had it! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final
Goal!
whistle. They've been
ha segnato
humiliated.
all'89esimo minuto numero 14
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his
saranno
team to
5
calm
minuti di
down.
recupero.
But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Law is onto it in a flash. Well, that's well seen too. 5 minutes to add. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. Pitches it off him. He's through, now is he in? Gabriel
With a fine tackle.
Rabiot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponent. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Some really good ball movement, and he's in on goal. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the idea is right.
That is rather wayward.
Manchester United, this served them a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Again. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cleared away. Quarter of an hour played. Alcantara. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tunisia yet to have an attempt on goal. He's picked his way through. He's found support out wide. He's got through. Manchester United!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
McAllister. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez powering forward here. There's the shot! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Modric.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicked it back promptly. Hullet. Luis Suarez. Lam gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Luis Suarez. McAllister. Modric. Now Mbappe. And it's Luis Suarez. Tunisia finding their passes. Modric. Luis Suarez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe. Moore. Bullet. David Villa. Down they go.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Wriggles his way through. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very
There will be 1 minute added time.
Law. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
You can never be sure of where is in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And will be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and now there is a genuine flow about the game. Most
Please turn
importantly,
your
there's
attention
been
to the
just one
screen
telling
for
moment.
information provided
It's still
by the
very
local
tight
police.
here.
And
The
there
game
they
still
are.
up for
Please
grabs.
welcome our players, everyone.
Half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
David Villa. And it's Hullet. Shifted upfield. That has been knocked clear. Stasic. Upamecano. Messi. Foot in. That's a throw. Nedved going full steam ahead down the left flank. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Bullet. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
Time and again they are repelled. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved. Now here's the delivery. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So the manager can make a change.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Coming on the field is number 18. Aubameyang.
He's being shifted off it. Law. And he's Law!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
And they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and the weak execution.
Nicely intercepted. Somewhat off target. What's up, Babia?
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Terrific header! And he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Jeprova. Substitution.
Oh, look at Kenny put it away! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Goal!
The lightness of step, the
After
sharpness of
79
movement,
minutes
the
is
certainty of finish.
number 24,
Having the thrust to get there
Luis
is one thing, having the
Suarez.
composure to score.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he finish? Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Beckenbauer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he cuts out the supply. Jeprova does well to stand firm and defend it. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's got a side of great hits. There's another goal. Oh, that's incredible. And that may just do it. Suarez at his razor-sharp best now.
The goal
That's really good anticipation too,
After
Peter. Just
89
instinctively
minutes
knew
is
where the ball would be.
number
and where he
24.
needed to put himself.
Luis Suarez.
Complete their comeback, and now they
There will be 3
need to hold
minutes
out
added
for a few
time.
minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Bale, the player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Suarez stood his ground strongly. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what
Number
a touch.
7.
I mean, how good was that?
Penalty.
Poetry in motion.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
by Rodrigo, I suspect we'll be playing pretty much across that.
And the finish! Well read, nice interception. Tony Kroos. Lots of pressure there. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Nedved. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A bit of throw-in. Madrid have it back and can go again. Modric. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He wasn't going to be fooled. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
David Villa. Pullets. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. Looking for the run. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pullets. That's a sweet ball there. And a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. That's Nedved. And the finish! Just off target. Van Dijk works it forward. You can run onto that. He is through here. Pullets. That's an excellent interception. Quality ball. Vinicius Junior.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's onside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric moves short. Oh, well played. He needed to get that one. And now a second chance to counter. Can he get onto this? Well, some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's Lewis! Is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
It's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot.
After 44 minutes is number 24,
Great hit.
Luis Suarez.
2 goals on the day,
Luis
and he may not yet be
Suarez.
done.
Luis Suarez. 2 minutes has been indicated.
It's gone! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, on the whole, a very competitive game.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Either in true command, anything could still happen in this game.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Tunisia head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the results of this next one. Modric. Mbappe. Lam does well to get it back. Nedved. Krullet. Van Dijk. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pass is just off target. Belly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. He's had it! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Toni Kroos.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Mbappe. Bullet producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Luis Suarez. Law. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Camavinga. Toni Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Madrid can now introduce
Substitutions taking place.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Modric.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's been carried, put away! Nedved gets it clear. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. That's been intercepted, and the counter is on. Beckenbauer. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found the way through. And that has been clubbed away. Out for a throw. making another change
Substitution.
here. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Militao. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Modric, spread out to the left. That'll do under the circumstances. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great position.
He's got the save! Militao. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. It's loose! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is!
Well, we've
The
seen the
goal
hunger to win it
scorer
back and the focus to make
after
it count.
82
A very
minutes
tasty
is
combination.
Number 24.
And
Luis
that means just one
Suarez.
thing. Match ball.
Well,
Luis
you have to fancy him, Peter.
Suarez.
He seems to be getting his stature with every goal.
Luis Suarez. Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Well, I think
Willis.
it's just the reward for
Coming
their
on to
application.
replace
They
him
played with
is
great courage.
number
to pull this
15.
off. And for me, it looks like
Polise.
they've just about done it.
Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer. Moore. Olise!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Modric. It's Camavinga. Barkley. Bellingham. Out to the right. Gabriel Jesus. Lepiev. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Tar. And we're done. Tunisia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Tunisia cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
David Villa. And the shot. Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Tunisia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Oh, it's in! Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Pass is just off target. DIVISI leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. There's the crossfield ball, and it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good-looking ball. And here's the finish! And again!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The goal
It's
for
taken a big deflection, that ball. He will
after
want that
15 minutes is number 19.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Erling
It's
Haaland.
always a dangerous time when you just
Erling Haaland.
easily lose focus and then bang, you take back again.
Erling Haaland.
Now it's Luis Suarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hullet. Luis Suarez. Can he finish? It's in! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was
After
going to be shut
23
down, but he
minutes
thrives in
is
situations like that.
Number 24, Luis
And yes,
Suarez.
it's him again. DIVISI go into the lead. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bardazzi. Galatasaray looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That's a sharp pass. And now the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
David Villa. That is expertly dealt with. Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Back to Kolu. And that has been clubbed away. DiMarco promptly onto that, and that is that. Hullet. Moore providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Suarez. Schmeichel gets it away. He's only too happy to take that back. Hullet. Laid back in.
Hullet just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tala. That's really well manoeuvred.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball's run loose here. Back to Kulu. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Real chance! He scores! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make
The
it count.
goal
A very
scorer!
tasty combination.
Number 24, Luis
And with that, the
Suarez.
hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't...
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances
Everyone,
is decisive
please
or not,
welcome
but
our players
so
to the
far,
field.
haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Tunisia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
It's Nedved. Nedved. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he steps in, and that's the end of that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland. Gullit. There's Luis Suarez. Nedved comes it out wide and in space. He's played it back. David Villa. He's got the shot away! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Luis Suarez! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a
Substitution
little
in
while.
progress.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Back to Kulu. Cruyff. A lot of space ahead of him.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Tunisia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. David Villa. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. So the manager can make a change
Substitution
for
for
the first time in the game here.
Number 2. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Zaha.
DiMarco. No, he's not getting past him there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Badazzi. DiMarco. And the play for the throw. Luis Suarez. He has found a way through. Great chance! And more! That is his ton, and does he not know it?
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
DiMarco looking to hit the byline here.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 15,
making consecutive changes here.
Mbappe.
Well, he's so
Coming on the
renowned for his
field
pace and those
is
darting little
number
runs, but also for
14.
being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And it's Zaha. He's found a way past. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So, just the consolation. He's had a shot! He scored! And surely that settles it. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
After
It's not a
77
surprise to see him
minutes
elect to
is
shoot from there, considering
number
how much
22,
movement can be generated on the ball.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 6,
Themselves into a 3-goal lead.
DiMarco. Coming on to replace him is number
Shifted
11.
upfield. And that could set him on his way. David Villa! They've scored! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitutions taking place.
Kasper Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous goal for him, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. David Villa gets through on his own. There's the hit! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Zaha. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, great ball. He's certainly onside here. He's goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become become ugly for one, but the other is
The
still
goal
delivering beauty.
scorer, number 24,
How many?
Luis
Just how many?
Suarez.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zaha. Badaxi. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the...